All right, lovies, finally getting around to cooking this Ayesha homemade meal that I received in our meal kit box. And basically it's the chicken meal, roasted chicken with potatoes, carrots, and peas. So I have everything laid out for me here. Dash is very excited about my meal prep. Basically, they tell you the utensils that you need. So we need bowl, we need, well, we don't need this pan underneath it, but we need this pan, this knife, and the cutting board. Then these are the ingredients that came in the box. So we have our chicken quarters, our chicken broth, our thyme, butter, baby potatoes, chives, peas, sweet peppers, garlic, lemon, and carrots. And so this is all what's required. And I'm really excited about this meal because it seems like it's like a one-pot meal. So I think it's gonna be easy.
Whoa!
Yeah, so I have a little pre-snack going on over here with my pizza, and I'm about to get started. When I first look at this, this is like not that many ingredients. It's like 6 steps, but I mean there are paragraphs underneath it, so hopefully I'll be able to follow along. I'm just like in a category of like beginner to I guess like professional or advanced. I'm so beginner. So I'm just gonna start out with the first little section, and it's just prepping the chicken. So I'll give you an update so far of what I think about the homemade meal. I do feel like the instructions are easy to follow, but I don't know if I'm being a little stickler, but the ingredients call for salt and pepper and olive oil, which were not included in the meal kit. I know that salt and pepper is something that's just I don't know, it's like essential in every home. But some people don't cook with olive oil and they may not have olive oil on hand. So I thought maybe that should have been provided in the box. Also, the ingredient list includes half a cup of chicken broth, and I actually have the chicken broth here that was included in the box. However, it's not included in the instructions. Like, I've read over the 6 instructions like 10 times, and I don't see it mentioned anywhere in the preparation of the meal. So it's like this little baby is not even being used, and however it was included. So I'm like, was it left out accidentally, or was it like included erroneously? I don't know, but hopefully it won't affect the value of the meal. But I just thought that was awkward, I don't know, or weird, I don't know. Also, because it took so long for me to cook the meal, I didn't cook the meal until several days after receiving the box, just because I was just so busy and I would be so tired at night to cook. I know, y'all, pregnant woman woes. But so in the meantime, the chicken went bad. It developed a really foul smell, and it wasn't safe to eat. So Trey had to go and purchase some chicken from the store. Womp womp. So unfortunately the chicken itself didn't come from Ayesha, but I mean, I just substituted the same chicken leg quarters that is required in the recipe and just use those. Also, the chives went bad as well. So I mean, those were just for garnishing, but we're not going to be able to have them in this meal because they're just really slimy and they're not fresh and just wouldn't be a good look. But everything else is still good, thank goodness. And I just have to know to just cook it within a day or two of it arriving, so that things are as fresh as possible. So, lesson learned. It's pretty much a really simple, easy one-pot meal that I think would be really, really easy for someone who has no skills or training in this department and just looking for something quick to fix and put in the oven for 45 minutes. I give it a really, really big thumbs up for the easy factor. Okay, so this is the meal for my hubby. I just decided not to cut up the chicken. I'm gonna let him eat however much he wants and then put the rest up for leftovers.
Dum 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 dum. The hubby test.
You don't have any chicken on there.
Oh, I have vegetable fur. Oh, delicious. Nice and moist. Very good. The skin is pretty flavorful. Right on the inside, probably use a little salt, maybe a little.
Yeah, that was one of the things I noticed when preparing it. You season it with salt and pepper generously, but it's like, okay, that's it. There's no, maybe that's where the chicken broth came in and wasn't included in the instructions. Maybe it would have been more flavorful, but I didn't put the chicken broth in, even though it was included in the package, because I wanted to follow the recipe to a T. So I'm gonna taste it now and see. the skin is really flavorful. And the chicken is a good texture. But you can eat it with the vegetables.
Yeah.
What would you score it? Would it become a staple meal? I would say no.
I would score it a 6.
Yeah, I would give it a 6. Very easy to do. I mean, is it edible and is it, you know, good? Yeah. Is it banging? Nah, it's not banging. It's definitely something that's really easy and simple to do and provides your family with good vegetables and protein. So yeah, that wraps up our little cooking session with the new homemade meal by Ayesha, and looking forward to trying out the second meal. We're gonna finish eating and we will see you guys next time. Bye.